Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is, as y'all know, I say every week, it is a miracle working Monday morning. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We apologize for our delay. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are here. We are here, and we need your input. We need your conversations. You all know that this is Jewel Wilson Murphy's Chit and Chat. 7 a.m. every Monday morning. I meet you here, and this morning is no different. I am here with All Photos Considered, and as I want to remind you, if you have a photo or media need, All Photos Considered is the place to get that need met. Remember, if you say my name, Jewel Wilson Murphy, you will receive 10% off your photo and or your media need. And also, don't forget, if you have a desire to do a podcast, you get your first two free, let me say it again, your first two segments are free. Complete from beginning to end is free. Editing and all that good stuff is free. All you have to do is put it in the chat below, hey, I want to do my own podcast. Or you can say, hey, Christmas is right around the corner. I need to get some pictures done for my family. Or I want to do a video because I have an upcoming event that I would like All Photos Considered to be a part of in meeting our media needs. So again, good morning, everyone. Plant, water, and sow. Y'all know last week we celebrated Thanksgiving, but as I said last week, and as I often say, every day is a day to be thankful. And so this week's segment is interactive. I need your input. I need your comments, and I need your help. As we've already celebrated Thanksgiving, it doesn't end on last Thursday because we believe here at All Photos Considered is that every single thing is a day of Thanksgiving. Last week we talked about a childhood memory that you are thankful for, and I didn't get many comments, so I'm looking for that again this week. What is that childhood memory that you're thankful for? That one person, that teacher, that parent, that adult that helped you become the person that you are today. Who was it? How did they do it? How did they help you to become who you are today? And I know this sounds familiar, but we didn't get a lot of interaction last week. And I just think that sometimes when we hear it again and we see it again, then we can do it again. And so you all know that the economy has dealt us a lot of disappointments, a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, but you have a place to lay your head. You have a place to call home. You look past those cosmetic things and tell us one thing that you love about your home, one thing that you love about your residence. Well, I can pause right there, and I can tell you quite a few things that I love about my residence. But what I really, really, really love, if you guys saw us way back in the beginning when we did our first introduction about Jewel Wilson Murphy Chit Chat, it's my grass. I love my grass. Well, my grass has had some technical difficulties lately, but I love my grass. So it's coming back up and it's doing what it needs to do. But that's one of the things that I love is my grass and the plants that are in my yard. So I want to hear from you. What's that one thing at your home? Because remember, we're still being thankful. We're still celebrating thankfulness. We're not necessarily say that fast 5 times. We're not necessarily celebrating the day called Thanksgiving. We're celebrating every day of thankfulness. What's the one thing that makes you proud to call it your home? Remember, make sure you put it down below. We want to hear from you. Are you being honored as an achievement? Do you have an achievement that you've been honored for? You are writing your acceptance speech. Who is the first person you thank? So somebody decided to honor you. You got to write an acceptance speech to say thank you. Who is the first person that you call? Who is the first person that you name? Well, I would call on the name of the Lord Savior Jesus Christ. In addition to that person, who would you call? Would you say your mom? Would you say your dad? Would you say your mom and your dad? Would you say your children? Would you say your siblings? Who would you call? Today, just want to be thankful for you. Today, you want to say thank you to yourself. What are you proud of? What is that one thing that you've accomplished that you are proud of? The thing that makes you proud of yourself. What is that accomplishment that you make that you've done, that you've participated in, that you've accomplished, that makes you proud of yourself. And so one thing that we don't do often enough is celebrate ourselves. Sometimes we don't really take care of ourselves. Sometimes we don't celebrate ourselves enough. And there are so many things that I can tell you that I'm proud of me for. One thing I'm proud of is saying the yes to all photos considered, about being here to have conversations that oftentimes we don't talk about. Well, do we talk about thankfulness enough? I don't think we do. Do we talk about celebrating ourselves enough? No, because sometimes we think it's being vain or we think it's being puffed up. But it's okay to celebrate you. It's okay to be thankful of that one accomplishment that you've done, that you want to say, atta girl, pat yourself on the shoulder, and just remind yourself of the thankfulness that you've exuded. Do you all understand that when you're thankful and you show thankfulness and gratitude about you, that people can also see it, and you are an influencer? You are an influencer. Thankfulness, when you say thankful, when you think about thankful and gratitude, thankful for thankfulness, what are 3 words that you would describe yourself as? Think of things to be thanked for, okay? So I already said the things that you accomplished. You say that to yourself. You say it out loud. You're writing your acceptance speech, and you're saying that you did this. And so you're doing your atta girl. But now, 3 things that you're thankful about yourself. Are you thankful that you've been on your job for 33 years? Yeah, that would be me. Are you thankful for the children that you've raised? That would be me. Are you thankful for the choices that you've made in your life? That has been maybe not all the right choices, but overall there have been choices that have made you proud of you and given your name a great name in your community. What is the choice that caused you great joy? What is the thing that you did that causes you great joy? Still gives you a thankful heart. I know it's so many things that you can say about that question. Who are the people in your life that cause you to say or to be thankful every day? Name 3 of them. Well, I can tell you 3. All of my grandchildren, it's 5 of them, my children, and my friends, the people that celebrate me, that encourage me, and not even necessarily say, hey, Jewel, you've done a great job, but the people who encourage me to just go a little bit further. A 6 a.m. text saying, hey, I'm calling to check on you. How are you feeling? Gifts and talents, we all have them, yet they are different. Y'all know you got your gift, you got your talent, but they're all different. What's your gift? What is your talent? What is that talent that you are, as well as others are proud of, are thankful for? What is that gift? What is that talent? Well, I'm going to pause one more time, and I'm going to tell y'all again. I talked about her last week, my niece Brandy. My niece Brandy calls me the connector, and I'm grateful for her because God has gifted me with the ability to connect you and him and her and them and they with the things that they need. I am so thankful for that gift. Maybe it's the gift of laughter. Thankful for laughter. What or who makes you laugh so deep that you are holding your stomach and you are coming out with that deep laugh from your belly and it makes you cry? Who is that person that does that? Well, I have quite a few people that do that. My granddaughter, Imani, oh my God, she is amazing. And sometimes she and I play and joke around so much, and I'm amazed at the things that she says that causes me to laugh so hard. My grand princess, Sarai, same thing. The boys are same. The girls just bring it a little bit deeper. And so when you think about those things, when you think about the laughter that makes you hold your belly until you cry, when you think about those gifts and talents that you've been gifted with, when you think about that one person who has planted that seed, when you think about that one friend, that one foe that has made you be grateful for who you are and the person that you've become. I'm going to tell y'all one other thing that I'm thankful for. As we celebrated this past weekend, my grand princess, the oldest one, his team, St. Peter Little Devils, I'm giving y'all a shout out. St. Peter Little Devils 12U went to the championship. They call it the ship. I didn't know what they were talking about. They went to the championship. They had the season 9-0. They lost no games. They didn't win the championship, but they showed up. And the coaches have been great examples of what good teamwork looks like. The coaches are on the sideline encouraging these young men. They are telling them this and they're telling them that, so much so that they're not just learning the game of football, but they're learning the games of life. They're learning how to walk away when conflict comes. They're learning how to be team sportsmen, show team sportsman-like behavior, even when they are not being treated the same. You remember what Michelle Obama said? She said, when they go low, you go high. And St. Pete Little Devils 12U coaching team, Marcus Mills and my son and the other staff, I don't know their names, but I'm grateful and I'm thankful for what these young 12-year-olds got to experience all the way in Daytona Beach. All the way in Daytona Beach, they got an opportunity to go to the SHIP championship. And although they didn't win the game, I believe they won in the lessons that they learned. So those are some things that I'm thankful for. Remember, I said in the beginning that Thanksgiving is just not on the day that we celebrate Thanksgiving. Every day is a day to be thankful. And I am thankful for all of you deciding to tune in at 7 a.m. every Monday morning where we get an opportunity to chit and chat about those things that we don't talk about. Sometimes it's a hurt, sometimes it's a habit, sometimes it's just those things that keep us silent. Your hurts, your hangups, and your habits. Those are the things that we want to talk about. And I just talked about St. Pete Little Devils 12U. The habit that I saw in the coaches is every single day, Monday through Thursday, some days, sometimes Tuesday through Friday. They showed up, and on Saturday, they showed up, and they showed up right. And you know what? Sometimes people don't get their accolades. Sometimes they don't get their thank yous. But there's a lot of those coaches out there coaching because they want to be coaching the children, the men, the young boys that are going to come up and be men. That is mentorship at its best. And so I applaud them, and I applaud you for applauding them when you write in your comments the things that I ask you, but also applauding this team. It's not just the 12U, but I am partial to them because my grand prince Elijah is a part of that team. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. Meet us back here next week. And when you like, subscribe, and share, I'm also looking for your comments because we need to hear from you. We want to dialogue with you. We want to talk to you. It is still a Miracle Working Monday. Again, I am Jewel Wilson Murphy. I am so glad that you're here. I am here with All Photos Considered. Mention my name. Receive 10% off your photo or your media need. It is a great day. It's a little bit chilly outside, so make sure you put your jackets on. We'll see you next week.